guys, holy shit, it's been a long time since I've recorded my voice. And man, I don't miss it. Here today I decided I'd bring out a bit of a 1v1 situation. I'll let it play out just real quickly at about 1.5 times speed just so you guys can see it, because it's a bit of a long video and it's quite arduous. And then I'll replay the game, going over exactly what my thoughts were and what I was trying to do when 1v1ing the Warlock. So I hope you enjoy the video, and you'll hear from me real soon.
Oh, you're kidding me! I've just killed his imps, that's all. That's fucked. Yeah, I didn't fucking notice, man. That's fucked. Yes! Buddy. Yeah, I pushed the wrong button. Rack up. Got this, bro. Spit that on it. Yeah, when he had Demon Rest up, he was doing pretty well. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, fuck him up. No, fuck him up. There's unending. for there with that fucking circle. Yeah. Are we gonna see it? Told you it was gonna see it. It's like that going.
No need to worry about your pre-recorded music tapes being
Shoot at it.
accidentally erased.
Shouldn't have any rest after that. 4 seconds. Yeah! My nigga!
Alright guys, so as you can see from that video so far, there were numerous times that I came out as a rogue, and nearly all of them were not my fault. And nearly all of them were not my fault. There has been a massive problem as of late, for some reason, that randomly causes rogues to just come out of invers, and the timer that it takes for rogues to go back into stealth to get out of combat is just absolutely ridiculous. Despite that, I still managed to win. So here, we want to go on the Shaman because we believe that trying to heal through Shaman's healing as well as a Demo Lock's healing is just not going to work. So we want to go straight for the Shaman and try and burst him as soon as we can. The idea is stun him and keep him as locked up as we possibly can so he can't go anywhere. He's shifted already and air shielded. I've got to try and get rid of that counter strike totem as fast as possible, otherwise we're going to kill ourselves. Getting fair bombed all the time isn't really going to be helping, so we've got to get back into the fight as soon as we can and force some more from the Shaman. If we can get the Shaman away from the Warlock so that his Spirit Link doesn't affect the Warlock, then we win. So the best thing we can do is just try and keep on the Shaman as much as we can and try and stop him from getting any healing surges off. I put in a full kidney, he's had to trinket that, so because I've forced his trinket I vanish straight into another cheap shot just to stop a little bit more. I apply a new Garrote, but it doesn't silence him, and as you can see my partner has already bubbled, which means he's in a lot of trouble. He did pop his Holy Wrath, but it hit a whole bunch of imps, which did not kill anything except for the imps. So we've got to quickly kill the Shaman before anything finishes. Spirit Link goes down, but the Warlock doesn't quite walk in fast enough. Now here I've got no Vendetta, I have no Vanish, and I'm at the mercy of his fears, so I cloak and run away. I also use my Shadow Mail, hoping to be able to get a restart, but I don't get into stealth because I move off too fast and get straight back into combat. So I've got to play the Pillar Hub game with the Warlock and loss him until I can go invis. Here I managed to get a full restart, and apparently the target is still in combat as I'm trying to sap him. How he's still in combat when I'm the only one that he's fighting, I don't know, but his Demon Wrath gets me into combat straight away, which means I've got to go balls deep on him again. So he puts on a Fair and a Hand of Gul'dan, which means he wants to try and burst, especially with that Demonic Empowerment, so I need to run again. So I put on the run, I try and see if I can loss a lot of his stuff. I'm going to be in combat for a long time due to the pet. The Demon Wrath won't deal that much damage due to my Feint being up. At this point in time, Feint still reduces damage by 50% as the patch hadn't been out at this point. So here, because I'm still in combat and I have to stay in combat due to the pet, the only thing I can do is kill the pet and stay away from the Warlock until such time as the pet dies so I can get a restart. Here I'm just biding time for all of my cooldowns. Once the Warlock starts trying to heal the pet, I manage to get a re-invis, and he pops up as Demon Wrath straight away, but I'm not there anymore. Once again, apparently target is in combat, gets me out straight away, even though I was invis and there was no one around. So for me, it's just complete bad luck at the moment. I get a full Fair straight away again. Warlock starts to burst once again. So I bide my time and run. I do believe that at that point I probably should have carried on fighting, as I did have Cloak and Vanish. But I was playing very, very conservatively. I was playing a hard out patient game.
Spec dead on it.
So once again, playing the lost game, fainting so that Demon Wrath does barely any damage at all, and just making sure that I keep killing the Demolock's pet. As you can see, the Demolock's pet being resummoned and going to attack me puts you straight back into combat again, so I can't re-invis. I've been forced to vanish, and I cloak. However, for some reason, due to the rogue bug, I come straight back out of start again. So, it's another game of Ring a Ring a Rosie. Just biding my time here, getting my dots up, getting some energy running, waiting for some more heals, fainting if ever I need to. I did pop evasion just then. If the Warlock is health bundling his pet, it means that he's not dealing that much damage to me, and I'm also killing him and his pet. So that's a plus for me. Now here we go, I'm full stun, with pets and a full fair right out in the Joker. So I'm in quite a bit of trouble. I need a loss straight away again. I managed to Shadow Meld, and I'm staying still for now, just so I don't end up being in combat. Open up with a Garrett, straight into full 6-point rupture, into mutilate, a hemorrhage, and instead of fucking around I burst him with MFD straight away, even though I had 4 points. The MFD is a small wastage, but I need to be able to get some pressure on, otherwise this is going to take too long all day. The Warlock's run, so now it's my time to kill his pet and run again myself. Take note of that Doom, I've got to feint it and it will deal quite a bit of damage. Somehow here, Demon Wrath gets me out once again. Its AoE must cover most of the arena. So I'm once again at the mercy of the Warlock. Full fair into just a Dream Life. I've had to vanish and cloak. This time I stay in invis, and then all of a sudden I come straight back out again for some reason. And because the pet is attacking me, it puts me in combat for ages. And I do not manage to get a restart because of this. Here we go, playing another stupid pillar hump game. Just waiting my time. My Vendetta is coming up in 15 seconds. And the Warlock is once again just trying to hit me with a couple of spells. But it's not going to be enough to be able to kill me. So I'm just going to play the game, fight his pet again, kill it, and then hope for a restart. However, as you saw, Doom exploded and his pet started attacking me once again. From me, I've got my full burst back up ready again. I get stunned, but I trinket it, I'm sick and tired of it. As the Warlock comes around, I've decided to finally put just a couple of dots on him. He tries to preemptively pop his unending, and then I run away again.
There's unending.
I Shadow Meld to get away. Demon Wrath doesn't affect him, just his pet. So I managed to stay in invis for a little bit longer. I cheap shot him, he trinkets straight away. I put a rupture on, I start bursting. His sack pack comes up, so I've got to burst through a sacrificial pack. He puts on a casting circle so that he doesn't have to juke all the time. Gets on a full fair, and then I've got to run again. Once again, got to quickly kill this guy's pet. The Warlock's now getting quite low. And it shouldn't take too much longer now. I've been put back in combat once again for some reason. But I'm sick and tired of it. I put on a full banish. And then I start getting straight back into bursting of the game.
It's probably gonna fear.
The Warlock is forced to pop a whole bunch of stuff on me, and then I run straight away.
Told you it was gonna fear.
Now here, because the Warlock is getting so low, he knows that if he keeps kiting me, he should be fine. So I get some dots up running on the pit. The Warlock misused his stun, which works to my advantage. The Warlock possibly could have killed me if he didn't use the stun for that. I've now got a couple of dots. I've now got some combo points.
Shouldn't have anything else after that.
I put into a full rupture. He starts bursting on me again with his pit. I answer with my burst and then kidney him just before the fear comes off. And with that, that closes off the game. All in all, it was a pretty close game. We both made plenty of mistakes on our part. I definitely think I could have finished him off at the very start, but I played far too conservatively. I still won in the end, but it just made for a much longer match that probably wasn't needed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.